Hello everybody and welcome back to Crusader Kings, where I was just taking a look here. This guy is the culture head. He is, of course, the leader up over this way. That's to be expected. And the interesting thing here is he has 11 counties. We have 9 that are Bedouin. We are really close to taking over as the culture head, which would be neat. We should probably do that. We're going to continue to work on converting these cultures. And that's definitely something we'll make some progress on. Now, of course, we're fighting this war. And it'll be a little bit yet. This guy's attacking us up over this direction. And we are marching over this way. What is going on here? Holy War as attacker. Who is this guy? No, this guy. That was me. Oh, this guy up here. I mean, sure? I don't know that he needs our help. We've got another war that we're working on. We'll evaluate after our war is done. For the time being, this is fine. Cat sensitivity from our half-sister? No. No. We're just going to continue marching over this way. He's now looking to embark. Which makes me wonder if he's thinking about walking over this direction and fighting this force. Which he theoretically could do. It would be tough, though. Wait. That same half-sister just died because we didn't give away her cat? Mysterious circumstances. She died of allergies to her cat. I'm convinced of this. Okay, we could become irritable here, and we definitely will. After all, our half-sister was very irritable before she died. I've never heard of anybody dying from a cat allergy before. That's an intense allergy. No doubt about that. That's exciting. So we're going to walk up over this way. This guy's, of course, outpacing us. Can he actually win this? He has half the troop count. Wait. Now our sister died from being ill. We're just losing all the half-sisters. But he attacked us here. Why? Now he's stack wiped. Okay, we finished a convert faith task. We should continue to work on that. So let's see here. Convert faith. Looks like there's only the one province in our realm that is not Ashari, so that's nice. This siege should definitely end the war, correct? Yes. Yes, it should. This siege should end it. Cool. So that looks good. No problem there. And war is over. So we'll enforce those demands. And now the question is, does this guy actually need help here? I mean, he did just lose this battle. We don't need to send our full force. That's for sure. These guys can disband. This force would be enough to deal with it. Okay. There's some awkwardness out over here. His forces are split up. That's his own fault, then. I'm considering it. How much would it cost to embark? 24 gold? Screw it. We're going home. Okay, so we currently have one too many castles, and we're going to grant that out, of course, to a noble of the correct culture. Fantastic. We can transfer this guy over, and we should, because it's de jure. We can lawfully imprison our wife, but we could also pardon her, and we're going to do that. Excellent. Okay, so we'll disband these guys. Get out of here. And yeah, he should be able to win this. He's just being greedy. But I also don't care if he loses. He's being super greedy here. Why are you being so greedy? There's no reason to do this. Okay. What is this faction? Peasant rabble? Okay, we'll deal with that. No problem whatsoever. Yeah, I'm not going to help him. He's on his own. So we have designs on making our way up this way, right? The only people we can fight at this point within the Arabian Peninsula, we can go out over this way, but the only people we can fight at this point is this guy who we're truce to, and this guy who is very powerful at this moment. I'd love to do this kingdom invasion, to be clear. That'd be amazing. And we might almost be able to pull it off. Almost. A schematic court indeed. What is the de jure empire here? Okay, this is all part of the Arabian. We need a lot more de jure counties, and we need another kingdom title. The kingdom title is easy enough to come by. A grand wedding invitation? Sure, we may lose stress. We'll do it. Is this all that dangerous? It's not super dangerous. Let's do it. I suppose we must. So we entered into a regency while we're gone. And we can definitely start thinking about attacking, like, this guy here. 50-50, huh? Nope, no thanks. I'm not going to spend 25 gold on a 50-50. This betrothal is probably fine. We don't care nearly so much about prestige now that we're clan. So this will be fine. As a hypothetical, oh, we can't declare while we're at an activity? Noted. Yeah, our intent is recreation here. I would like to lose some stress. Okay, so the ceremony is starting. Apparently we can't wait. Lambasting the quality of the baked truffles. Somebody choked on a chicken bone. This guy promised a favor to us. Okay, that's exciting. Actually, that lady. Lambasting the quality of the veal cutlets now. Okay, stop to admire the venue. And the ceremony reached its climax. Exciting. Okay, enjoy. So we're now in the banquet. We could get a friend? Sure, why not? Is this guy the guy I was thinking about attacking? It is. As a question, with him being our friend, would he become our vassal? I mean, we're not his rightful liege, that is true. Cultural acceptance, different faith. Yeah, probably not going to happen. We'll still declare war on him, probably. He becomes our best friend? Oh boy. Do we want to become a confider? Or do we want to just bail? Let's just bail. I don't want to become best friends with the guy we're planning on actively attacking. So we'll not get involved here and lose a little bit of stress. Sounds good. Nod along without paying attention and lose additional stress. We are now ill. We can seek the best care at home. And I don't mind leaving the wedding at this point. Apparently we're still at the wedding. Do we want to be approachable? I think that's not a bad idea. That's very interesting. We're tactful, but nothing more. Okay, a peasant's lot is to serve their lord. It's interesting that apparently it didn't actually start us traveling home. I guess we'll manage things from here. And we do need to deal with these peasants. They're not very relevant, to be honest. They are super weak. Apparently people are giving a speech. We could take 75 prestige here, or we could lose stress. I think we'll take the 75 prestige. That puts us close to that 1,000 that we need to declare a kingdom invasion on this guy, if we see the opportunity to do so. The wedding night is starting. Okay, cool. I hope they have fun with that. And in we go. And actually, this war is just super over. Are we going to send anything to this guy? We'll send him a chest of gold. He'll be disappointed, but that'll be fine. So we'll enforce those demands. We no longer need to have these guys raised. How's that grand wedding doing? Okay, the conclusion. Congratulations again. Not bad. 75 prestige, 32 stress loss. I like it. Let's get out of here. We succeeded our intent of recreation. And we're going to head on home. We do have a perk here. Sappers is a really good perk for us to take. And we do need a Chancellor. That'll be this guy. Now the question is, do we attack here? That's an awkward holy war for Duchy. It's literally only the singular county. It would give us an in into Africa, though. Which we can do a lot of expansion in Africa pretty easily. I think there's good arguments to be made on that, for sure. But the truce is going to be slightly obnoxious. Let's see. It does border these two locations. So we can't actually attack that. Interesting. Is this guy actually winning now? Like, he should be winning this. This will flip it around pretty good. Like, he's got this under control. Cool. 37%. Yeah, he is fine. He does not need our help. So I'm going to declare on this guy here. We're going to conquer this county. Should be absolutely fine there. And we're going to raise our troops here. So this gives us a bit of an in into Africa. One thing I want to note is this does mean that we're currently also targeting Abyssinia. This is a little bit outside of the scope of the original concept for the series. And that's okay. My read on the series concept is that our empire should at least contain the Persian, Arabian, Maghreb, and Hispania empires at the end of the game. If it also contains other things, like parts of the Byzantine or the whole Byzantine Empire, if it contains Abyssinia, I'm not going to be upset about that. So that is absolutely fine. We're going to head on in over this way. This guy's got 1,200 troops, but what does he have overall here? No allies joined yet. Okay, well, sappers do mean that we'll get this pretty soon. There are those allies. 2,300. That's not a problem. Sappers mean that our siege progress here is substantially higher than it would have been. Approximately double. More than double? Little over double, actually. Yeah, like 2.5 times or so? Not quite. Like 2.2 times, maybe. Cool. We're no longer ill. That's great. Would have been awkward to die there. But we can come out over this direction and siege, or we can try to catch this guy up here. We'd arrive there in 35 days. He will embark in 26. So we're not going to do that for now. We've got ticking war score on our side now. I think we'll just siege our way through this. Oh, this is interesting. He's going to try to de-siege this with us right here. Why? We only need 400 troops here. So we could do something like this, and the rest of our units just come back here. Why do this? This is a very strange choice. Okay. I mean, that's just free. Cool. Then we can come out over this direction and start a secondary siege, since we know that this one is going to finish very soon. We could put in a siege commander here just to make that go that extra little bit faster. And most of our siege power is here because of our men-at-arms. And yeah, this is just completely and totally free at this point. We lose additional stress there. Okay, that was nice. At this point, we just wait for ticking war score, right? We're at 99. And there we go. Beautiful. So we enforce those demands, and these troops can't be disbanded because this war is still ongoing. He should have that very under control, though, and it looks like he does. He's at 51%. He should be fine, right? Oh, what just happened here? This just completely broke up. Fascinating. What is our reaction to this? We can attack here. Of course, we need to hand out Tajura. No doubt about that. We hand that out. We could attack Zayla. We could attack Dawaro. Or we could attack Mora. All of these are valid attack targets because we're truced with this guy way back here. Absolutely remarkable there. How strong is Ajuran? Not. They're not strong is the answer. Yeah, we can definitely start to break into this down here. So we've got the Ajuran Empire here. We've got Abyssinia. And I don't think we're going to target much beyond that, but that will probably give us the strength that we need to crack the Arabian Empire if we don't spot a decent opportunity between now and then. This guy's strong compared to us. Very, very strong. This is us with our allies, remember. So we definitely need to work up our strength a little bit. There's no doubt about that. One thing to note, the Arabian Empire is not created. This is a kingdom level, right? Yeah, this is a kingdom tier realm. We do want to take it for ourselves. A kingdom invasion would make a lot of sense here. This war is definitely spooky. Very spooky. We do have a similar amount of allies. We could maybe pull this off. It's a pretty hard maybe, though. I feel like the odds are not necessarily in our favor to do that. So I suspect that we shouldn't do it at this exact moment. I really want to do it, and we're keeping an eye on the situation for when we see an opportunity to do so. For the time being, we can continue to go after this guy for, like, Duchy Holy Wars. And we can continue to spread down here and get ourselves additional power via vassals. We are nowhere near, without our allies, on the level of this guy, right? He has basically, well, he's got more than double our troop count, and we'd actually do reasonably well against him in terms of this. Indeed, we would. We'd do reasonably well there. Out of curiosity, this accolade is still chilling here. He's now a rank 2 accolade. Okay, so this guy's still alive. I'm guessing we're going to have to redo the accolade when he dies. That's the current theory. But I think we're going to attack possibly Dewaro for Afar here. We have a lot of open opportunities over here. No doubt about that. I don't want to do a duchy conquer. A county conquer on Dewaro would be the way to go. So we declare this war, and we're just going to start expanding our African holdings over here. This is more of a prelude to attacking this guy. We need to continue to boost up our power levels. So that's the idea here. We'll raise all of our troops here. Apparently this is going to take 5 months to raise. Oh, it's because we just put them down because of this war. Yeah, awkwardness ensues there. Sure, show this guy in. Serve me well. Fantastic. We now have the prestige that we would need to do a kingdom claim on this guy. I just don't quite feel like we have the strength to take him on yet. I think that we could do it, in theory, to be clear. But I think I usually like to, at the worst, declare wars that are like 80% odds. I don't like the like 50-50, which I would currently rate declaring on these guys with our allies as a 50-50, and it's not us who would be in control of that 50-50. It would be the allies. So I don't love that option. We're going to head on in over here as soon as we're done gathering, which will be very shortly. A study in sisterhood, huh? They want to enroll themselves and others in studies related to diplomacy and the art of the sheathed sword. And these are our consorts. Okay. Honestly, I'm not opposed to it necessarily, but that's 205 gold. Greatly improved development for 10 years. 50% development growth? For 10 years. This is going to be in the Sheikdom of Sana. So that's our capital up here. What is our current development growth? 0. Okay. If we were to do this, we would want then to have some level of development growth, right? So we would need to do like increased development in county. How much would that actually be? 4.47 per month? We would have to give up on our promotion of culture. I'm sorry, ladies. I don't think there's actually a benefit to this. We need to finish up our conversion of culture. If we weren't working on this right here, the argument could be made that we should be increasing development of county and run that for 10 years. I think their timing is just off. Sorry, ladies. Not great timing on that. I'd love to do it. It's a good idea. It truly is, but not right now. So he's sieging here in Zabid. Oh, okay. That's not a smart call. We're going to have this done in 5 months. Ticking will be on our side at that point, and then we can just backtrack, go kill him. And that could be the war over, just directly from that. This is not a good thing for him to be doing. I don't know what he should be doing in this situation. Like I said, this is like an 80% war, or probably even higher. This one I would consider to be like a 95% war. I don't think there's any such thing as a 100% war. You can always lose it if you're really dumb. Maybe 100% war is if they have literally no troops. That would probably be 100% war. But this is like a 95% war. Like, he didn't really have a chance. Sure, we'll pay the royal court a visit. Poor manners will lose some stress and some court grandeur, and we'll gain some piety. Cool. So we're just going to walk back. This is no problem, right? Arrange betrothal. This is something that the AI seems to be doing a little bit more frequently now. I'm okay with it. Whatever. I don't arrange betrothals probably as much as I should, but it's fine. Cool. So we're going to attack these guys here. And this could, in theory, end the war. But it didn't. I'm not shocked about that. We're going to head over to, like, city over here. I'm not sure where they're retreating to, but they're definitely going to go across into Africa. Yeah, for sure. Ticking is on our side. Is he retreating to his capital here? I'm guessing he is. Or to here. Nope, to his capital. Cool, that's fine. We can grab strategist here. That's actually really good. Do it. And we also finished converting a faith. Was that the final faith? I believe it was. Oh, this one up here needs to be converted. Okay, cool. So we'll definitely do that. Can no longer continue with convert faith. Did it just get converted? It did. Okay. So the vassal there must have been working on that. Sounds good. What else do we need? I mean, religious relations is fine. We don't need claims. So that sounds good. We do need to wrap up this war, of course. And this guy still hasn't wrapped up his war. What is going on up here? Why are you not done? Your score from battles is capped. Why are you fighting them? Literally just siege something. This is irrelevant unless you get a capture. Who's even leading this? Are you relevant? I don't think they are. Okay, we want our siege down over here. This is fine. We're going to grab here next. Hello. What are we at for battles? 17? We can definitely come back over here. He's looking to embark. Do we catch him here? We do. Catch him before he embarks. Yeah, he's trying to run. This is even worse for him. He should fight us here, not here. Okay. Well, we're just going to absolutely destroy him. Our brother died. Okay, sure. No problem there. And we'll just make our way down here. I was hoping to get a little bit more war score out of that, but it's fine. There is a hunt that we're invited to. We may not arrive to the hunt in time. We're going to decline that invitation. For the moment, we are not having any sort of prestige loss issues, right? So, prestige is not that big of a deal for us at this moment. Our counselor died, and that should be a new spy master here. This guy would actually be decent at the job. I like it. Okay, so this siege should be all we need at this point. That should end the war. Yes? Yes. I'm just going to let them walk right on past us. They can't get anything done up here in time. Yeah, they have no siege weapons. So this is super over. Even if this doesn't end the war, ticking should get us there. So that'll be absolutely fine. Yep, war is indeed over. We're going to have to walk back up over here because this holy war still isn't over, hilariously. But we'll just grant that right on out, and that's absolutely fine. So we've got a little bit of a toehold on Africa at this point. But it is time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And next episode, we're still looking for opportunities to fight this guy, but there are so many allies here. So many allies. We might have to wait for a succession. We'll see. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and a very special thank you to all of the channel members for making this video possible, including ALS Gamer, James, Shadowwolf, MLohan80, Rogue Corvid, Kentogan, Andy Magar, Spartan News, Nick Smarty, Dimitri H, Punching the Microphone, Soccerman12UK, and all the rest. And of course, you. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to support the channel, you can click the join button down below the video, and as always, I will see you all next time.